mark in accountancy because I am not good at all in mathematics. So I got 0 marks in accountancy. So my family, my mother and my all other fathers, sisters, brothers, everybody, then she's good for nothing. So better get her married. So I was so happy. I thought I can go to hotel, I can get new dress, new thing. And in Bombay means something great. So I got married. After the marriage, I saw people are running to the office and although I also thought why can't I also get a job? So my husband said, you are not a graduate. How will you get a job in Bombay? Then I said, okay, I will study. Because my family members said it because they can't provide me rupees 15 as a fee for me. It was that difficult. So when I got married, I told my mother and my brothers, if I die with my degree certificate only. I will study some or other. That is how I entered as a challenge, as a, revenge. I started studying. So I started doing from inter, then all this BA, B.Ed and all that things I studied with my very good support of my husband. I pray that his soul is there with me now also. That is how I could do it, so many things. Without his support, without his help, I cannot step one step ahead in my life. So I pray,
you are true inspiration, really. You are truly an inspiration for us, ma'am. Thank you. We are really lucky to have you with us.
That is, now one more aim is there for me. I wanted to do D.Lit or LLM. So these are, but my grandchildren are saying, grandma, now you don't study because we are getting scolding from us still. Now we are, grandma is still out studying. So why can't you study like that? So no, my grandchildren are requesting me, grandma, please don't study further. So now for the time being, I accepted their request, let them study. Then I can pursue my further studies. Okay. Now we'll come to the topic. Today, my topic, which has been assigned, is teacher professional development and continuous learning, NEP framework. Now, when we say that NEP framework, now what is that framework? That we have to see. That means NEP reforms. Next slide. NEP reforms for teachers and teacher training in NEP 2020. We have so many national education policies after our independence, we are relieved from the Britishers and all. We have so many education policies which we underwent. Now, after that, the NEP 2020, which has came for the betterment, teacher लोगों का betterment के लिए, means in the teaching field में, in the scenario of the teaching में, betterment के लिए this new NEP की 2020 का आगे है. Now, what is NEP 2020? Let us see that. Then I can't speak very fluent Hindi. That is why I'll be saying in English. I hope everybody will cope up with me. Is it okay, no? Okay, na?
Yes, ma'am. Bilingual भी चलेगा. थोड़ा हिंदी, थोड़ा English mix चलेगा.
Oh, no problem. That I can do. Yeah. So, NEP 2020 में what is that one? Very important aspect क्या है कि the National Education Policy System, it has established, that is why it has come 2020. A landmark milestone in the policy making and deciding changes in the academic and education system. A holistic change there has to be there for the betterment of teacher education system. In the academic for the teacher education system पे एक new phase आने के लिए this NEP 2020 they have released that one. This article explores the scope and potential of the national education policy system with a focus on teacher and teacher education program. That is, this NEP 20 mainly focus giving importance, giving emphasis on teachers and teacher education programs. Now, how these teacher education programs comes? That is professional development. We say previously we say that all the teachers program we have this. Now what we saying that is the faculty development program and all. So this professional development, that is merely known as professional education, is learning that leads to emphasize education in a specific professional career field or build practical job applicable skills. Now students learn our B.Ed and they come M.Ed, they come out from PhD and all, but they all getting the degrees. For their professional development, they need certain things. Now that certain things are produced or decided by NEP 2020. Professional development must continue. When we say that professional development or professional education, that must continue long after we had land our first job, if we want to remain relevant and valuable to our employer as well as opportunities in advance. Means when we have this professional development, we need to, first we have to get a job, and that job sustaining. Now in the B.Ed educations and all, there are less teachers. Required teachers are not there. They may be hiring the teachers on the hourly basis, or they may be hiring the teachers. Some packages are there. If you come this many days or this much hours, you will be paid this much. Because we are not able to get proper teachers. Even if we get proper teachers, to sustain them in the institution is very difficult. So many reasons are there. The sustaining, they remain in the education in institution is very rare. But the teachers who have got, what you call that, ethics, they may not leave the institution, because money only, nowadays the people have got only money part, how to make money. But the teachers, we have the ethics, principles. They will see that this profession is a noble profession and they remain in the institution for a longer period without any other problems. So that is why we say that professional development is for the benefit. This NAP has come for the benefit of, for the teacher education one. So for that, there are different areas for the professional development. Professional development, can you hear me, dear?
Yes, ma'am, clearly audible.
Can change the slides as, okay. So now here we say that professional development, professional development is the, how is a set of tools, resources and training sessions for educators to improve their teaching quality and effectiveness. Now, for example, when we say that, what is we say the set of tools? Now, we have micro teaching. That is a set of tools. When the teachers are going to the schools, for the full-fledged teachers, we train them. Now, when we train them, there are certain components are there to train them. Now, we have this micro teaching. There are skills are there. How the skills has to be. Each skill has different components. The student should master that components, then only they can go for the practice teaching. So that is the, in our professional micro teaching, that there the skills are there, that becomes the tools. Then the resources. Now, what are the resources? Now, see, I am lacking in this resource. I have my laptop, I have my this thing, but how to use that skill, how to use that Zoom, I'm not able to. So that is why the confusion comes. But we have to train the students. Maybe my age or something, I can't understand. Something happens to me. That's why I get that blocked. I'm not able to get through that. But our students are very much eminent and they're capable of grasping the things. So that resources has to be given. They have to see the opportunities. They have to get exposure for them. That is why we say that in our college, the syllabus is there, so they can study very well. वो लोगों को पढ़ सकता है, syllabus है, everything अपना हाथ का fingers का ऊपर है. If you go to Google or chat GP में सब करेगा, you will get it, everything is required. But nobody can, a teacher को replace नहीं कर सकता है. वो teacher is the resources. ऐसे हम कॉलेज में अलग अलग तरह का रिसोर्स पर्सन को लेके आएगा. they will get motivated, they will learn so many things, the style of teaching, the norms of teaching, वो सब लोगों को पढ़ सकते हैं. So that is why we call the resources. Then training sessions for educators, need lots of training sessions. If you opportunities are given, then they will be able to get the different session for them, to different persons they will be able to get to improve the teaching. Now here are the professional development skills that can, now how they can develop their professional, the teaching skill. Most important one is the communication skill. That is communication. बड़ा बड़ा डिग्री लिया होगा, बड़ा बड़ा कंपनी में काम करता होगा, we will get the salary for that. But एक से दूसरे को, means like a lighted candle, means हम दूसरे को knowledge देने का, that is the तरीका है communication. वो communication बराबर से होना चाहिए. Means जो हम सोचते हैं, अभी मेरा मन में जो भी है, वो same thing दूसरे का भी मन में आना चाहिए. That is the communication. Otherwise, if जो मैं बोलते हैं आपको दूसरी तरफ से उसकी मीनिंग आते हैं, then that will become a wrong communication. So that is why sometimes it happens, we will not be able to hear what the other people are saying. We listen what we are saying. So communication comes. That is why we say the communication gap. So communication हम किस तरफ से करते, कहाँ से कहाँ, which to people we do. We talk with the principal, we talk with our colleagues, we communicate with the supervisors. So everything to do with how we perceive, the way we give the communication to them, and that people, how they perceive from us, and we talk to them, and what we get it from. It is a two-way. It's not only one way. It is give and take. Both the people's communication has to be in the proper channel. Then in this communication skills, which have broad category that includes communication का मतलब जो एक ही लोग बात करते हैं और दूसरे सुनते हैं खाली, that is not the communication. वो listening power. Some people we have seen that. जब भी हम बात करते हैं, हमको बात करने को टाइम नहीं देते. They will only talk. Means somehow or other, by raising their voice or saying something against us, they make us silent. So that is not communication. Communication means जो दूसरे लोग बोलते हैं वो हमको सुनने का भी ताकत और क्षमता होना चाहिए. और speaking, वो कैसे बात करने का. Means some people have very good way of saying, but some people जो भी अच्छी तरह से प्यार से बात करते हैं तो भी हमको लगेंगे वो झगड़ा करते हैं करके. So the way we communicate, that soft spoken, lovingly, happily, all these things are there. And communication skills, writing, how we give for them to write, originality, their way of creativity, that all should be allowed. And leadership. Above all these things, leadership is the best one. Means for the communication skill, you should be able to say, if a person has got the leadership, उन लोग अच्छी सुनने वाला भी होगा, अच्छी तरह से बात करने वाला भी होगा, अच्छी तरह से लिखने वाला भी होगा. So all these qualities there for a leader. A good deal of communication. इसके ऊपर से खाली हम communication बोलेगा, people will think that only the voice, but there is a non-verbal also. Like अभी हम इधर से बात करते, मैं देख सकते हैं कविता जी हंसते हैं, सिर नॉड करते हैं, करेक्ट. अदर्स आई कैनॉट सी दैट वन. सो जो हम बोलते हैं उसको अच्छी तरह से, दैट इज कॉल्ड द एक्नॉलेजमेंट. जो एक्नॉलेजमेंट करते हैं हम class में पढ़ाते हैं, that time we will see that that eye contact is there for everybody. When we look at that, each student, we will understand that how much they understood, whether they have any problem. So that non-verbal communication is also very important. अभी का जो research किया है, they say that not only the communication, but it is very important for the body language also. When we go to the class, if the people are sitting, backing and sitting, legs are put long, and with that lethargic way of sitting, we think that they are tired. So that body language also says very important as in the concept of communication. It is very, 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 very important to understand that the body language of the people. Sometimes when we go to somebody's house and all, we can make out from there. If they say that wanted, we should leave that one day, yawn and say that, oh my God, I'm feeling so sleepy. That means you need not wait there, please go away. Instead of saying directly, they will yawn and do something that they will show that I'm busy with. So that body language has to be very, very important, and we have to accept that one. Now, second important problem, that is the problem solving skills. A teacher, for good communication, for a teacher, we need to problem solving skills. There are problems to solve in every aspect, in every part of our life, there is a problem. And these problem, how we can effectively think that one. Our thought process, thinking process skills, we have to make them. It is like that. Here I wanted to say one small story. A couple, husband and wife, were traveling. It was in the Ghats. They were going round and round and round. And when they're reaching the top of that one, when they looked down, that full, what do you call that, hills were looking so beautiful. And they're newly coupled married. So this lady, that girl said to her husband, please, we will get down here, we'll take 2-3 selfie photos, then we will go. The husband is newly married, has to listen to that wife and say, go down from that bus. When they got down from the bus and they were looking at, they are taking selfie photos and all. And after some time, they seen that the bus got it with accident. A big stone fallen on the top of the bus, and many people got injured and all that thing. So the wife was looking at the husband and saying, oh my God, see that, I told you not to get down. That is why we are escaped. Otherwise, something would have happened to us also. So the husband said, my dear wife, think that if would not be stopped the bus here, that bus would have passed away. So the stone would not have fallen on the bus. See both the persons thinking. Analytical thinking. If you think in a positive manner, definitely we can make the students think in the positive. So that thinking, critical thinking, we have to allow the students. That helps for the good communication. Flexibility. Give them the flexible. And emotional intelligence to consider. Previously we said that intelligent quotient was there. Abhi ka emotional intelligence ekdam important aspect mein aaya hua hai. Then professional with good problem solving skills will be seen effective. A person jiska paas problem solving capacity hai, they can become a good communicator also, because they think that there is no problem without a solution. So problem solving is very important as an aspect. So this NAP 2020 gives more proficiency in the problem solving criteria. Then we have the third one is the organization and planning skill. It is not me saying, it is NAP 2020 says that a person should have an organization capacity. Kavita ji, I appreciate your organizing capacity too much. Very nice. so quick and so fast you take a decision. It's not that you get panicky when they get, and you make others also comfortable. I mean, without giving tension for them. So congratulations, keep it up. So this organization and planning skills is very important. What to do without losing time, without spending much time to that, how to organize it. And that to get a lot done at workplace demonstrate that we are highly productive. Not only organizing and planning, but it has to be in a good productive manner. We need good organization and planning skills. And for that, we need maximize productivity and avoid doing things in the long and inefficient way. People will think that in an office, I used to say that people will get overtime. They work after 4 o'clock and show that I am working for so many hours. But morning till 4 o'clock, they will roam here, there, talk and do all unwanted things. That is not the efficiency or organizing skills or planning skills. But within the given stipulated period, if you are able to cope up the work, that is called as the organization and planning skills. You are a good organizer. You are a good efficient in planning properly. So that is one. Organization is more than just keeping a calendar or planning out of your day. It is much to learn about how to organize. Means we'll mark it in the calendar. Oh, okay, from this time to this time is our faculty development program. We are written. But the time has to be managed properly. That is very important. Next comes, that is the management skills. Now we have organized, we have problem solving, we have a good communication power, but how to manage the skills, how to manage it. We have lot many people, different people. There are different criteria for the people. There are different levels of the people. To make them in one room or keep it in one place all together, that is the management skill. Even if we are in management, we are not the teachers, we say that we are not management. Management people are, but who is management? They are having the skills to allow us to take the leadership position within our position and be a path to the advancement. That is how. No need to learn, to understand and make दूसरे का लोगों को अच्छी तरह से समझाओ और उन लोगों के पास क्या क्वालिटी है, वो क्वालिटी को इम्प्रूव करने का. व्हाट इज नॉट देयर, उन लोगों के पास जो नहीं है उसको हम कुछ भी नहीं करना है. दे कैन इम्प्रूव, बट एक एवरी इंडिविजुअल, गॉड हैज क्रिएटेड ऑल द पीपल विद अ पोटेंशियलिटी. सभी लोगों को एक ना एक क्वालिटी है, वो क्वालिटी को इम्प्रूव करना है अपना काम. ये टीचर का काम है. एक एक जन का पास जो है उसको इम्प्रूव करो, जिसका पास नहीं है उसको ट्रेनिंग करो, मेंटर करो. बट तुम्हारे पास वो नहीं है उसको निग्लेक्ट नहीं करना. That is why learning how to manage people also teaches us about ourselves, not only for others, for ourselves also. अपना पास क्या है, कोई लोग कुछ भी बोलने दो, अपना उसको वो नहीं है, ये नहीं है, लेकिन we know self-awareness is more important. That will boost other skills like communication and emotional intelligence and improve our value to an employer. जब भी हम लोगों का अपना who am I, मैं कौन हूँ. अभी अपन we all know the teachers. The students will come and say that, oh my God, teacher, you are looking so nice today. Understand that she or she wants something from us. I used to tell that, yeah, I know that I saw my mirror and I came. So I know that my sari is beautiful or me good hai, bad hai, we know that. So, I will used to ask, kya tumko kya chahiye? Immediately. So they will understand. So understanding ourself, that is more important. तो दूसरा कोई भी बोलेगा हम लोगों को बुरा नहीं लगेगा, क्योंकि we know our strength, we know our weakness. That is how we can improve ourselves, and that will lead for the communication skill also properly. The fifth one, that is having a positive attitude and service mindset. अभी का स्टूडेंट्स को, नहीं तो टीचर लोगों को ये सर्विस माइंडसेट कम हो रहा है. क्योंकि they are bothered about the financial. They wanted to their success. They wanted everything, but they cannot work. They cannot put their effort to improve anything. हम करने को बोलेगा उतना ही करेगा, उसकी बाद वो नहीं करना है. अभी आप लोग नैक को जा रहा होगा. देर आर 7 क्राइटेरिया है. अभी मैनेजमेंट बोलेगा ये फर्स्ट क्राइटेरिया आप करो, दूसरा लोग करो, लेकिन वो उतना ही दूसरा क्या करता है, वो उसको हेल्प करने का, वो हमारा काम नहीं है. जो हमको बोला है उतना ही करो, बट दैट इज नॉट, दैट इज दी वन क्लोज्ड माइंडसेट. बट सभी लोग मिलके सब कुछ करेगा, पास इट ऑन. वन क्राइटेरिया तो दूसरे को पास करेगा तो मालूम है उसमें क्या कमी है, क्या छोड़ दिया है. Which one is the to fill up that one, the other person will be under that mind blowing or the brain storming. वो करेगा, then it becomes a very effective result. So that having a positive, नहीं तो दूसरे को क्रिटिक, देखो मैंने इतना किया है उसने कुछ भी नहीं किया है. सो ना क्रिटिसाइज को, दूसरे को क्रिटिसाइज करना है इजी पड़ता है, बट उसको मदद करना डिफिकल्ट होता है. सो दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ माइंडसेट हैज टू बी देयर. A positive attitude not only makes us someone people want to be around, it can also help us perform better at your job. If you help the other person, if you have a positive attitude, yes, you have done a good job. But if you can do this way little more, it will be look more better. So that way, if you say that, anybody can say. I used to tell that in my teaching, you should have when I was in my PhD, I was doing some theories, I made it. So in one of the theory which I created, that is the PELT theory. P-E-P-E-L-T, PELT theory. Now that theory, not only for the teachers, for every individual should have accepted. Now what is that PELT theory? P stands for praise. A person else, now that praising or appreciating capacity is not there for the people. Oh, that's natural, everybody has done it. But if you say that, wow, you have done very good job, definitely that person will have a motivation to do further good things. So that P stands for praise. Then E for encourage. A person may not be able to do, but you said, yes, you can do it. Now, Kavita ji said, that's a ma'am, you can do it. That's why I got that confidence. I was in panicky. I am not how I will be able to do. But she helped me. So that encouragement is very important for anybody, whether it is a child, whether it is an adult, whether it is an old man. When you have that encouragement, anybody will come with a very confident way. Now, third one is the L. L is the love. Love the child. Love the people. Very lovingly. We say that, beta ye kaam karega. Definitely that they will do. Tu kyun nahi kiya? They will not listen. But you प्यार से उसको बेटा बेटी प्यार से अब बात करो. Definitely जो करना नहीं चाहते हैं, they will also come and do that one. So that love and affection is very important. So then T for trust. You should trust. Kavita ji has a full trust on me. That is why she told me that I'll be able, I don't know whether I'll be doing my work properly or not, but she had a trust on me. That is why. So that PELT theory is very important. That is the positive attitude of that one. That will help us for a good and highly effective, preventing many problems such as, that's not my job. People will not say that. Everybody will say that, that is my job. I will be doing. I will help you. Even leaders can have a serving attitude and are usually and highly respected when they do it. And when they do it, and we should respect them. Next one. While it may, like many of the skills we need for professional development, are not one we can learn in a course. They are actually many continuing education. हमारे पास एक सेमिस्टर है, उसके बाद वो सेमिस्टर पूरा खाली बंद हो गया, नहीं होता है, बिकॉज वो प्रीवियस नॉलेज इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट and that knowledge is carried to the present knowledge, and the present knowledge and the previous knowledge will carry for the further future knowledge. So learning is a continuous process. There is no watertight compartment. ऐसा नहीं है हम पढ़ के हो गया finished. Previously when I was studying in the schools and all, we have that type. Quarterly exam का मतलब quarterly exam हो गया, फिर वो portion कभी पूछता नहीं है, फिर half yearly तो वो बात बुक का ऊपर फाट के देता था, मीन्स वो पढ़ने का अभी जरूरत नहीं. बट नाउ इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट. it is continuing. We have continuing process to learn. So we cannot have a watertight, there cannot be a wall between yesterday's and today's knowledge. Then these continuing education that teach these skills and help us to develop. That means we have learning, that maxims of learning, principles of learning, from easy to difficult, from simple to complex, from abstract, from what is that? Concrete to abstract. Concrete to abstract. So that is the learning. So previous knowledge, that is not in a full stop. It is continuing. And that continuation, that skills and that will develop. So the teachers say that NAP 2020 says that the learning process is continuous, continuing process, continuing education is there. Professional development includes all type of learning opportunities like academic degrees. Now, when we say that continuing process are there, that doesn't mean that college ka degree nahi lena, school ka degree nahi lena, but all that academic degrees are there. Conferences, when we attend different conferences, national conference, in international conference, state conferences, and non-formal learning, all these things are the different opportunities where we have the continuous learning. Now, continuous learning, in that, there are 5 P's are there. Now, when we are studying, we make it like that. 5 P's means we remember which are the 5 P's. Now, that is the consider for the development when we think about setting ourselves to excel in our own career. See, we keep a competition between the others. We cannot keep competition with others. Others are others. We are. So we have to give competition ourselves. Yesterday क्या किया, उसे अच्छी तरह से आज क्या कर सकते हैं, आज क्या करते हैं उसे बेटर कल क्या करें. If you have that sort of thing, we can improve, we can excel ourselves, we can improve ourselves. So which are the 5 P's? The first one is the possibility. There is nothing impossible. Everything is possible. Only the thing, we want a mindset. We want self-confidence. So that possibility is very important. Then the presence of mind. Presence. We need. A teacher is there. Without teacher's presence in the class, how the class will be looking? It's chaos. They will make noise. So the presence of the teacher is very important. That is why we say that the teacher's attendance, students' attendance is compulsory. So that presence is very important. Now we say that, I used to say that my husband's soul is there. I can feel that presence in my house. Within me, I can feel that one. So that presence which say that, if you say that when we go home, God is there, the presence of God we can see in every way. If you have that sort of feeling, that sort of attitude, that will help us to excel our own career. Then the people with whom we are mingling. Which people are there? What category of people are there? According to them, we have to behave. Our presence or our possibility of doing things to whom? To which people? And perspective. What the perspective is, which perspective is important, which channelizes for our excelling our profession, and the perseverance. एक बार किया नहीं मिला तो छोड़ दिया. अभी नेट सेट एग्जाम लिखते हैं, एक बार लिखा, ओ माय गॉड मुझे नहीं कर सकता है. यू कैन नॉट लीव दैट वन. परसिवियरेंस, एक बार करो, 2 बार, तीसरा बार मिल जाता है. 100%. That positive attitude is very important and perseverance is very important. The purpose of professional development is to give professionals the opportunity to learn and apply new knowledge and skills that can help them in their job and further career. We are doing that as teachers, as head of the institution, as principals, as supervisors. What they are doing, we are giving professional skills for them. Continuously, is it that a coal, a charcoal, out of charcoal only diamond comes. A diamond will not shine. उसे ऐसा नहीं शाइन होता है, उसको कट करके शाइन करके कितना कट करते हो उतना वो शाइन हो जाता है. Now that is how we are giving the skills to the students, the teachers. How much अभी कोई भी criticize करेगा, we feel bad. Oh, मैं इतना किया फिर भी वो ऐसा बोलता है. क्यों? Why we to feel like that? क्योंकि अपना उधर थोड़ा सा कमी किधर भी होगा वो point out किया. So we should be thankful for that person who criticizes negatively. When they criticize negatively, then only we will improve. हमेशा पॉजिटिव एनकरेजमेंट देगा, अपना ग्रोथ शंट होता है, स्टॉप हो जाता है. बट इफ यू गिव नेगेटिव थिंग्स, डेफिनेटली दे विल हैव अ रूम फॉर देयर इंप्रूवमेंट, डेवलपमेंट. Professional development is all about building our skill set and knowledge based on our field, whichever field we are, then we have to be that one. Now, setting goals we call as SMART. Smart classes are there, no? What is smart classes? What do you mean by smart? That is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. This is smart. Now, when we have these relevant things, abhi apna paas specific ho. Not globally we can say, specific. Jidhar shuru hona hai, jidhar full stop dalna hai, a teacher must understand. Where we have to. We cannot say round and round and round like that. And how we will be measuring our aims and objectives. What is our goal? How to measure that goal? To find it out. Achievable. These measuring, the SMART that is given by the NAP. NAP 2020 में short term भी है और short term हम लोगों को lead करते हैं for our long term goals के लिए. So this long short term goals में ये SMART आ जाता है और SMART में हम लोग को lead करते हैं for our long term goals. Every institution, every person has got a long term achievement and goals. Now, for that, which are the approaches for the development? Professional development के लिए जो approach है, कैसे हम approach करते हैं professional development के लिए? The first one is the case study method. That is, case method is a teaching approach that consists in presenting the students with a case. केस निकाल के उन लोगों को रोल मॉडल का जैसे पढ़ाते हैं. We witness at non-violence. जब भी non-violence सुनेगा, we will think that गांधी जी. So there is a cause effect. There is a attachment होता है एक एक का. So when you say that Mother Teresa, selfless work for that one. So एक एक person को हम लोग लेके case study करेगा, उन लोगों को बता के देगा. Then that will lead for the professional development. Now, then consultation. Now, consultation means that to assist an individual or group of individuals to clarify and address immediate concern by following a systematic problem and solving process. So, consultation means what? We have to clarify and address immediately concern. When we go to the doctors, we say that doctors ka paas jate, they diagnose what is our problem, what is our disease, they are diagnosing it. When they diagnose the problem, in immediate, they will give some certain things to stop our problem, to remove that problem or to cure that problem. So that is the consultation. We have to go to a right person, then we will get the proper channelizing for the problem solving. Then coaching. After getting that one, how to improve that mentoring system or training system has to be given. Specific area by providing process of observation, reflection, and action. Both, all the three things are very important. You have to observe what is it, then reflect, introspect themselves, and the action for the recovery or improvement. Communities of practice means how to, when we have that action, that has to be done it in practice, not one time. It has to be practiced thoroughly to improve our professional practice. That is why we give, how many lessons we give for practice teaching, to make them proper teachers, effective teachers, enthusiastic teachers. So that practice, professional practice, is very important. Then we see that lesson study. Another one is the lesson study, to study that particular concept, to solve practical dilemmas related to intervention or instruction through participation with our other professionals in a systematically examining practices. Means that is why we say that exposure is very important. When the people are coming, they observe, they learn certain things from that particular resource person. And mentoring, after learning how to mentor them to refinement of their professionals, how to continue their studies, recommending structural opportunities for reflection and observation. That is important. Then reflective supervision, to support, develop, and ultimately, एक लेसन और एक काम करने के बाद हम लोगों को फीडबैक मिलते हैं. हम लोग खुद से, when we write examination hall का बाद आके, बाहर आके, we just see that. हम लोग मार्क डालते हैं, इतना लिखा है, एक क्वेश्चन इतना आंसर लिखा है, तो हमको पहले मालूम पड़ता है. मीन्स रिफ्लेक्टिव सुपर, इतना मार्क्स मिलता है. लेकिन बाहर जाके बोलेगा हमने कुछ नहीं किया, ना तो ज्यादा किया. That is different. But we know that reflective studies, reflective supervision of our own, understand that how much we have done it or how much we have not done it. Then technical assistant. Now for this, today's also is an example for the technical assistant where I have failed for that. So hello. Technical assistant, to assist individuals and their organization to improve by offering resource and information, supporting network and changes efforts. That is very important. Then, now we have seen that what is our profession and what is our professional development. We say that NAP system responsible for improving the personal professional quality of teachers with supporting development potentiality. NAP is taking lots of, so many advisors have given how to improve our professional development. Nowadays, if we wanted to sustain in our job, we have to have professional development. हम लोगों का जिधर जॉब है, वो जॉब को सेफगार्ड करने के लिए हमारा professional development होना ही चाहिए. That is why the government or the NCT, UGC has taken a stern step that everybody should have a NET cleared or SET cleared, or the PhD is compulsory. So when you learn that one, when you make certain development in your profession that can support and sustain your workplace. Factors that create an effective value in empowering the teaching profession are quality control. That is, the quality of a person is very important. And that person should have an accountability. Yes, ये मेरा काम है, ये मेरा जवाबदारी है, वो हमें बराबर से निभाना है. So that accountability has to be there. And the level of quality. What is the quality? How much is quality? Whether it is a poor quality or a high quality. And the respect we have to give. We give respect and then that respect comes back. Dignity and autonomy of that teacher could muster in their career. And that should be in their career. Then only the professional development becomes proper. Then comes what is the continuous professional development and how to improve our standards. This CPD, that is the continuous professional development, is an active part of the NAP system. NAP system एक एक स्टेप में बराबर से हम लोगों को एडवाइस देते हैं, ये काम करना है, ये काम करेगा तो ही आपकी प्रोफेशनल डेवलपमेंट होगा. So like that, it helps, that advice helps the teachers train more professionally and play. अभी एक बार बीएड हमने किया है, 79, 80 में बीएड किया है, लेकिन अभी का बीएड curriculum, the method, the technology are different. So हम लोग अपडेट करके ही रहना चाहिए, अदरवाइज we will become obsolete. हम लोग आउटडेटेड बनता है. So that development, or that the continuous professional development is required in all overall process, and that continuous learning on the ongoing expansion of knowledge and skill sets. It's not only for one thing, for the all skills, and that has to be made on ongoing continuous learning. Often used in the context of professional development, continuous learning is the workplace is about developing new skills and knowledge while also reinforcing what has been learned previously. अभी हम लोग जब भी पढ़ा है वो टाइम पे, from that time onwards अभी तक देखेगा तो graph is going higher and higher. The technology is changed, the skills are changed, and lot many new things have come in our profession में आया हुआ है. हम लोग पहले देखा है ब्रूस एंड वेल्स का what is that called, the methods of teaching. वो methods of teaching, new methods of that is. अभी उसमें देखा गया तो normally concept attainment is देखी. अभी वो नहीं, there are so many things have come in the day-to-day life में. So that is way where we can make our professional skills. And what is the impact of NAP on teacher? Now हम लोग बोलते हैं NAP ऐसा बोला है, but why? We have seen that that is the for the professional development. लेकिन उसकी बाद, what is the major talking point? The impact of NAP on teachers. It is a great pleasure to observe the impact that the teachers who are on academic system, curriculum, and student life career. There is a lot many improvement. That is why now people are running to do PhD. They're running and learning. How many times they have finished writing the NET exams, but still they are appearing for that one because NAP wanted. Otherwise, you will be nowhere. So improve our own self, improve our own career. Means yesterday what we are done, today we have to do better way. And that is what NAP says on teachers. The National Education Policy ensures the best of teachers and their contributions to education system. Because of that, the teachers have become, they have learned so many skills, they have learned so many methodologies, they have learned so many aspects of education, all that will enhance their teaching profession skill. Improve, सभी लोगों का professional skill improve होते जाता है. New things आते हैं. Now this faculty development program was not there previously. Now everywhere there is a faculty development program. They know that these are the skills required for the teachers. These are the area they wanted to improve. Now because of that, we have these faculty improvement programs. Now concept of continuous. Now what is continuous program? What do you mean by continuous learning? हम लोग पढ़ते हैं BA एक first year, second year, third year, that is a continuous learning. It's not that. That also means constant learning. हम लोग पढ़ते ही जाता है. That's why we say that a lighted candle only can light the another candle. अपना light है, अपना पास जला हुआ है, then only we can दूसरे candle को जला सकते हैं. Means we should always be students. We learn, we do our improvement things. For teaching, continuous learning is about encouraging students to steadily learn by providing them with skills and facilitate this learning. We have to allow them to do many new things and teach them. This is what we have to do, or this is what the new thing. Try it. In trying, observing, and coming with a conclusion will help us to become our learning improvement. NAP showcase incredible potential in supporting and nurturing teachers from the grassroots level. बड़े लोगों को नहीं है, mean from the lowest, from the root level, the NAP is taking. They are making the teachers to learn by providing different types of sessions, different types of organizing seminars, and they teach the people. The major policy concerning teachers in this section include teacher empowerment platform and activities. NAP is mainly devoted for the betterment of the teachers, empowerment of the teachers. Continuous support and essential nurturing activities will help the implementation and impact of teacher training reach the roots level of the remote places. Now, NAP is not given much more emphasis for the advancement or in the urban area, but they take more into the remote areas where they can give many improvement for their teachers to improve their places. The training schedule includes preparation, recruitment, classroom activities, and professional development. NAP takes lead in training the people, including how to prepare them. How to prepare means it is not only preparing for the examination or anything, but prepare the schedule for them, prepare a program for them, prepare something for the development of their institution, and recruit the people. There are ways and means to get it concerned people. There are people who are expert, and to get that expertise from them, they recruit the people. In the classroom, how to manage the classroom, how to take the active classroom things in that institution, and the professional development programs. Now that are all for the NAP. Now, how the teacher and the teacher education in NAP, or how the teachers come into the significant part of the NAP system in the 2020 program. Background conditions that lead to the inclusion of teacher education in NAP are dismal condition arising existing areas of teacher segmentation. Means that is how they give importance. There are different ways. Now our curriculum has made different ways: primary section, upper primary, secondary, higher secondary, and the higher education systems. Now that teacher segmentations had made more emphasis for the development of the teachers. The various problems include a lack of education. People are not able to get proper education. So for them, they give education, training, proper recruitment, teaching quality, motivation, active service conditions, and inadequate systematic reforms. We all say that NEP says for taking initiative to improve the education of the institution, improve the education system of that place, and train them, and proper recruitment, proper appointments are made, teaching qualities are given, and give motivation for their improvement, and active service conditions. Not only one, all the conditions which give comfort for the people, that conditions has to be provided, and inadequate system reform. If there has, hello?
Yes, ma'am, just a minute.
Okay. Now the last was, that is the teacher, how the teachers are getting. It's over now, that is why. Now the teacher, yes. And this segmentation is very important. That is how all this, now the faculty development program, they do take, which comes under the framework of NAP 2020. I hope all members got it, what is NAP and what is the work given by NAP in the framework of 2020, and what do you mean by profession development.
Good morning, ma'am.
Ma'am, your mic is muted.
Okay, now am I audible, ma'am?
Yes,
Yes,
I
yes.
can hear.
Ma'am, can we have a question with the resource
Yes.
person?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I want to say that isn't it paradoxical that on one side we are striving hard, even the government is striving hard for improvement of teaching learning process, and on the other hand we are just merging the colleges, especially teacher education colleges, into degree colleges. So, as you have, first of all, ma'am, I would love to say that we are really fortunate to have you among us, because you are the live example of motivation for us. Actually, I'm struggling also the
Yes.
same problems, but with your motivation, I'm going ahead with your motivation. Your live
Please,
example
please.
of so, ma'am, I was saying that I feel it paradoxical that on one side we are striving hard for the teaching learning process for the improvisation in schools and all that. On other hand, we are saying that the teacher education colleges should be merged, as teacher education should be made as a subject. What do you feel, ma'am?
No, that is what happened. Now people say that integrated course. That is what you
Yes.
say that. Now,
Yes.
integrated course. Now, people are studying 10 plus 2 plus 3.
जी मैम, जी मैम.
Then PG और 2 साल.
Yes,
उसके बाद B.Ed 2 साल, M.Ed 2 साल. Correct. Now, when they have this one, after the PG, if they study 4 years, then only they can come to the teaching or B.Ed 2 साल का बाद. So instead of that one, NAP says that there is a waste of year. So
Yes, ma'am.
we have different options in those colleges, correct? We have a commerce option is there, science is there, mathematics is there, natural science is there. So
जी, ma'am.
if the teacher wanted how this engineering and this medicines there, they decided they wanted to do MBBS. So after 12, they go for 4 years or 5 years of MBBS. Correct?
Yes.
Now here, we are not giving a chance for them to decide what they wanted. After the graduation, then they say they did not get any other job, then they come for the B.Ed. Normally they do. Very passionate coming and learning B.Ed is very rare. Understood?
Yes.
Very few people come like that. So here this NAP 2020 says that those who wanted to become teachers, let them come. So we can mold them from the smaller age if we have this integrated course. If they wanted to study language, they be a B.Ed.
Ji, ma'am.
Even now, LLB is there, MCom, LLB. After 12th, instead of going for the degree and do the LLB, they have BCom LLB. That means 4 years, 5 years course.
Ji, ma'am.
So there, from that time on, that aspiration, that passion for teaching, they instill in them. They get it. इसके लिए ये integrated course आता है. So for that, we need a graduation. पहले कैसा था, खाली B.Ed colleges होगा तो B.Ed चलाने को होता था. अभी ऐसा नहीं है. If it integrated course आता है, तो जिस integrated course है, BA B.Ed चाहिए क्या, BCom B.Ed चाहिए क्या, तो वैसे का graduation class भी होना चाहिए. I was working in Kumbakonam, Tamil Nadu. They have integrated course in 2015. That year itself, they have this integrated course. In Gujarat, they have the integrated course. So the students are those who really wanted to become teachers, they will join. So we will get the cream of the people. Got it? ऐसा नहीं है जिसको जो कुछ भी जॉब नहीं मिले चलो B.Ed कर ले, ऐसा नहीं है. इसके लिए this integrated course they have decided by the NAP 2020. Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. And one more thing, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, what do you feel if I suggest something like in our lesson plans, when you were talking about a lot of professional skills, I mean 21st century skills. So, ma'am, why don't we add a new component in our lesson plans like that teacher activity, pupil activity, and in the last, why don't we add a value added skills, social skills, where will we address our students values and all that? Because most of the time, ma'am, creativity, small creativity is ignored in the class. Like yesterday, as we see, as we saw that India has reached on the moon, and this is being applauded everywhere, even in the world. But skills, small creativity is being ignored in the class. Like किसी बच्चे ने अगर अच्छा कवर बनाया तो हम उसे इग्नोर कर जाते हैं, या फिर कुछ उसने कुछ सोशल अच्छा किया तो we ignore that. So why don't we add a new component in lesson plan that it should be empathy, sympathy, and all that social skill should also be taught on the part of the teacher.
My dear Raj Arora, ये NAP अभी नहीं, पहले से ही है. जब भी मैंने बीएड किया था तभी भी है. लास्ट में हम लोग को वैल्यू एजुकेशन, हम लोग जो पढ़ाते हैं उसमें क्या वैल्यू था और क्या क्रिएटिविटी था, हम लोग को वहां पर लिखना चाहिए.
जी, but it's not being added, ma'am.
हाँ, value education is not a separate one.
Yes,
value education has to be inculcated through our teaching.
जी.
Now, जब भी मैथमेटिक्स पढ़ाता है, डिविजन पढ़ाता है. Okay. Now, डिविजन है 16 divided by 4.
जी.
तो एक जन को means the answer will be 4. Correct. तो वो हम लोगों को नेगेटिव है और पॉजिटिव में भी हमको बना सकते हैं. अभी बताएगा, एक पेरेंट को 4 बच्चे हैं, उन लोगों के पास 16 सेंट प्रॉपर्टी है, तो उसको हम डिवाइड करेगा, एक जन को 4 सेंट मिलेगा. करेक्ट. और वो 4 सेंट में वो वापस शादी करके उसको भी 4 बच्चे होते हैं, तो कितना मिलेगा? सो दैट डिविजन. सो व्हेन यू डिवाइड, व्हाट हैपेंस, वी बिकम वीकर. वैल्यू नहीं होता है तो यूनिटी होना चाहिए. समझे? तो वैसे हमको सेपरेट उन लोगों को बताने की जरूरत नहीं. दैट इज दी, वी हैव टू रीड बिटवीन द लाइंस बोलता है ना, तो अपना लेसन प्लान में दैट इनकॉर्पोरेट होना ही चाहिए. वो दूसरा मॉडल नहीं तो दूसरा एप्लीकेशन का जैसे नहीं है. दैट इज द रोल ऑफ द टीचर. सो व्हेन द टीचर अंडरस्टैंड्स द वैल्यू, योर मैनेजमेंट स्किल बिकम्स प्रॉपर.
जी मैम, जी.
इसके लिए टीचर लोगों को बोलता है, मीन्स दैट स्किल, हाउ यू विल बी यूजिंग योर स्किल्स, हाउ यू विल बी यूजिंग योर पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड, योर व्हाट यू कॉल सर्विस माइंडसेट. मीन्स उसमें होना, हमको कोई बोला उसमें वैल्यू होना चाहिए, इंक्लूड होना चाहिए बोल के हम लोग इंक्लूड करते हैं. वैसे नहीं है. इट हैज टू बी come from within of that teacher, and that has to be there within from the student also.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request the other participants, if you have any query or you want to discuss or say something, please unmute yourself or you can write in the chat box.
I think everybody either they understood or they did not understand anything.
So, ma'am, your session was really very much interesting, and you talked about that professional development and continuous professional development of teachers. It was really interesting. Thank you once again, ma'am. आपने इतने अच्छे तरीके से टीचिंग स्किल्स के बारे में और वो जो स्टोरी बताई, वो वाकई सोचने पे मजबूर करती है कि हमें हमारी थिंकिंग को किस तरीके से किस तरफ ले जाना है. और ये आपकी पेट थ्योरी तो बहुत ही अच्छी लगी, जो आपने प्रेज एंड करेज, लव एंड ट्रस्ट की थ्योरी बताई. रियली ये थ्योरी बहुत ही इफेक्टिव है, काम करेगी अगर हम सब इस थ्योरी को अप्लाई कर लें और 5 P's ऑफ प्रोफेशनल डेवलपमेंट इज ऑल्सो वेरी मच इंटरेस्टिंग। आपने डिफरेंट अप्रोचेस डिस्कस की और जो इम्पैक्ट बताया कि एनईपी का क्या इम्पैक्ट आने वाला है टीचर्स पे, या टीचर्स और टीचर एजुकेशन एनईपी क्या कहती है, सब आपने एस्पेक्ट्स इतने अच्छे से कवर किए और इतनी सिंपल लैंग्वेज में कवर किए। आई थिंक मैं सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स के बिहाफ पे कहना चाहूंगी कि सेशन बहुत ही इंफॉर्मेटिव और इंसाइटफुल था। थैंक यू सो मच मैम। नाउ आई रिक्वेस्ट जनक मैम फॉर फॉर्मल थैंक्स। जनक मैम।
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू
Thank you so much.
दामिनी मैडम, थैंक यू सो मच।
जनक मैम,
एक लेक्चर से तो बात नहीं बनेगी।
आवाज नहीं आ रही मैम आपकी।
अभी तो क्वेरीज बहुत हैं, बहुत कुछ माइंड में चल रहा है, तो आपको मैडम हरियाणा में आना पड़ेगा। दामिनी मैडम,
जरूर
आपको
जरूर
हमारे हरियाणा में आना पड़ेगा। अब मैं
जरूर
ये नहीं कह सकती कि बहुत
कभी
बढ़िया
बोलो,
कॉलेज है,
आई एम रेडी। कल
मैं
कल
ये भी नहीं
बोलेगा
अभी
तो
कहना
ट्राई
चाह रही
करेगा।
बहुत बढ़िया कॉलेज है। आप
Voice
प्लीज
break।
जल्दी ही बनाते हैं मैडम प्रोग्राम, आपको
जरूर
इनवाइट करते हैं, केरला से आपको हम हरियाणा में लाते हैं, ताकि मैक्सिमम क्वेरीज हमारे दोनों कॉलेज की हैं वो सॉर्ट आउट हो जाए। मैम थैंक यू सो मच मैम।
थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you once again, ma'am, on behalf of MM College of Education and MMPG College, Fatehhabad, for accepting our request. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my dear. God
Thank
bless you. Anytime you call, I am there.
और
I will
हमारे
यहाँ से 2 घंटे में आ जाते हैं, no problem at all. Okay, so
ठीक है Thank you.
you can share like that my telephone number to anybody. If they have any queries or anything, they can contact me.
Yes, no,
Okay.
I'll share your number in the group.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Bye. Bye, बेटे. Bye.
Bye. और अभी हमारे नेक्स्ट सेशन के रिसोर्स पर्सन भी हमारे साथ जुड़ चुके हैं। आई वेलकम सोनल मैम।
I will leave that current. I have to go to the college.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You can leave. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
सोनल मैम, मेरी अभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स से थोड़ी रिक्वेस्ट है कि अगर वो 5 मिनट का ब्रेक लेना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि हमारा पहला सेशन चल रहा था, तो 5 मिनट का ब्रेक लेके हम फटाफट से एक चाय का कप ले सकते हैं, थोड़ा रिलैक्स कर सकते हैं, उसके बाद हम 5 मिनट के बाद आपका सेशन स्टार्ट करते हैं।
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
सोनल मैम, ओके,
Thanks.
थैंक यू। We'll meet after 5 minutes. Thank you.